right, Archive 5, page 140, Occult Arcana of Scripture, Antediluvian Theology. This research has served to reveal a belief system from mankind's earliest times known by the adherents of Earth's most ancient and diverse theological and cultural backgrounds. This faith held that somewhere on this planet was a mountain made by God, a monument of divine origin erected over a deep well that held back the waters of chaos, while edifice itself commemorated the sacred place of the creation. As Eden was of old protected by a cherub, so too was this site watched over by a silent guardian. The monument was built upon a square foundation of living rock, inscribed on its four sides with writings by a civilization so connected to the Creator that their rebellion initiated a global cataclysm that buried this Golden Age culture. A catastrophe foretold within the myriads of inscriptions upon the building's surfaces. This monument was the largest book on earth, containing the secrets of good and evil, life and death, the heavens and earth, and the dateless past to the unending future. It was an artificial mountain promised to come by God when he told Adam that he would build an altar on earth to commemorate his death, the earthly end of the first man made in the image of God. This colossal altar was also an enduring sign to all of humanity that death would reign for a season, but in the end, by the power of the mystery of God, would the dead who were faithful be reborn. It was this testimony in stone that Enoch laid upon the earth before the deluge, which was built after his departure by the remaining Sethites at the exact location of his vanishing into the heavens. The prophets told that this testimony was to be located in Egypt at the border of the Lord. Centuries after the flood, men searched out this mountain, excavated it, and wrote entire libraries as they extracted knowledge from off of its surfaces, giving birth to the oldest surviving writings in the world today. But even if men had the means by which to ascend to the uppermost courses of stones to read the highly apocalyptic and eschatological inscriptions, the end of all things would still remain unknown, for the monument was never provided a capstone. The cornerstone is the ultimate secret, the revelation of the name of God. This mountain was the Great Pyramid, the edifice serving as a prophetic type of the Tree of Life, and the Tree of Knowledge, a pillar of fire that alluded to Earth's final incendiary reign in the last days, a terrestrial reminder that God dwelt in the mountain. Its shape enigmatically conceals the name of the Creator, and it was likened to that of a ladder that no man could ascend save he that knew the name of the ladder, the same being the name of God. This ladder linked heaven to earth, and the ascent to heaven was by this pillar, the hill of the Lord, or book of life. All these cited in Scripture and identified in the symbolism of the pyramid. This pillar also had a descent, a gate that led downwards into the underworld domains, a dark passage where the dead were conducted down to the entrance to the hidden nether realm beneath a hole in the desert in Egypt. It was a region of the deep where languished certain archaic spiritual beings made mortal that had so long ago defiled the ordinances of heaven and followed the dragon to Eden in their campaign to pollute the seed of God. The secret entrance into this mountain gate to heaven is God, who gives the redeemed a white garment once they pass the border. This garment is immortality, a body that defies death and the curse of aging degeneratively. Man's spiritual garment was taken when he succumbed to earthly knowledge, but with spiritual knowledge will this garment be restored. Meanwhile, we are wayfarers, sojourners, pilgrims with a single purpose, to bring as many others with us as we exit this world. When the number of white stones is reached, will the building of God be complete. Our destiny is to be prepared for the return of Eden, eternal earth, of which the garden of God in Genesis was but an eschatological shadow, an image of the future. To enter eternal Eden, we must be adequately clothed. The Great Pyramid ultimately identifies a belief in the future city of God, the New Jerusalem upon the holy mountain Zion. All of the former symbols are merely prophetic glimpses of Zion, the center of the navel, origin of life, of the world, whereupon will be laid the chief cornerstone, the true pyramid made of living rock, cut not by human hands. The stone will descend once his building is complete, myriads of stones, all perfect and without blemish, all agreeing within another, in a form and covered in a garment of white. Once we are unified in spirit, will he descend to complete the architecture of God. And yes, I forgot to take my hat off. I'll do it on the next one.